Okay, so we'll continue with the standing form for the Tai Chi for Health, the Tai Chi for Health set. Chinese call Lu. Yeah, Lu means dance. So just the fact that the set is called a dance tells you it's continuous and it's flowing, and the form things inside. Yeah, it's not just a form. Yeah, and it doesn't just refer to a martial arts form or anything. So yeah, it's interesting. You don't hear that term. You know, they'll say set, but really it's called a Lu, a dance. Okay, so we'll review the basic 6. Okay, the basic 6 movements, and then we'll review the brush knee, and as time permits, we'll see if we have time to introduce the next movement. Okay. All right. So. Okay. So I'll do it facing you first, and I'll mirror you, and then I'll turn my back, and we'll review it one time from there. Okay. All right, so feet together. Right, so nice and straight and relaxed. Loosen up the joints. Feel your stomach, feel your throat open, chest relaxed. Your stomach moving in and out. And then sink down a little. And down. And stand. And open up the feet. The ankles can be just barely touching or a little separated, but 45 degrees on the feet. And breathing nice and easy. Try to tuck the hip forward a little bit. Relax. And feel the legs sinking into the earth. Bottom of the feet relaxed. Top of the head suspended. The chin down a little bit. And feel the back of the neck opening up. And the arms hanging straight down, allowing them to swing a little to the front of your body. Okay, take a deep breath, and then we'll begin. Commencement. Okay, so shifting to your right. Okay, breathing in, picking up your left heel. Okay, stepping out to your left, small step. Shift and press the ball, rolling down, picking up your right foot, stepping even with your left foot, and one open and close. Okay, first 3 moves. Okay, shifting to your left foot and turning to your right, freeing your right foot, picking it up and tapping it in, and then a small step out on the heel and sink, press the ball, and then turn to the front right after about halfway to single whip. 1 sao, shift back to your left, dropping your right hand. Right hand, right foot come in, and the hands exchange as you pick up the right foot, and small step to the left and shift and turn your waist. Sink your weight to the right. Left foot follows. 1 sao, 3 steps to your right. As you turn, shift your weight. Eyes should be switching to the upper hand, either fingertips or preferably just beyond the fingertips to the horizon or the mountain. Turn a little bit to the left and spiral back to the heart. And just the first 6 moves first. Closing. And bring the feet back together and down. So You don't have to close like this every single time. Sometimes when you're really training and doing a lot of repetitions, sometimes you just want to save it for the end. So that's up to you. Okay, so I'll do it one more time. My back to you. So we're going in the same direction. No, come behind me so you can see. Let's see where I am up on there. Come behind me and turn, face the window. Okay, so starting from that very beginning, feet together, sinking, coming up and down. Okay, opening up one foot 45, and then shifting and opening up the other foot 45 and relaxing. Aligning the body. Chin is down while the head is suspended from above, opening up the neck. Relax the hip and swivel the hip and tuck the tailbone. Relax the bottom of the feet. Take a deep breath. Let it all out, and then we'll begin commencement. Okay, shifting to your right as you pick up the ball of chi. Shifting to your right, left heel up. Take a step. Now shift. Roll the ball out and down. Shift into your hands. Right foot free, stepping to the side. Center. One, open and close. Shift to your left and turn to your right. Free your right foot. Pick it up and tap it in and then out. Sink. Press and then open just past center. Single whip. Sit back on your left, dropping your right hand. Tap your left toe in and then out. 3 times to the right. First time. Eyes looking over the fingertips. Second time. And third time. Sorry, I'm stepping on pants, so I can't pick up that leg all the way. Turn a little bit to the left as you spiral back. Okay, and closing, palms forward, and as the palms fall, you rise back into place. Okay. Okay, so fast review. All right, facing you, mirroring you, and with my back to you. So before we review the brush knee, I just want to show you some timing things, just some refinement. So the timing of picking up the hands, picking up the legs in the beginning. Right? You want everything to flow. So as the hand is rising, I'm turning a little bit and turning into my right. So as I'm sinking, immediately as I'm sinking, I put my pants up a little bit, pants leg up, so you see my heels, right? As soon as I drop, I'm transferring that heel is coming up. And there's a little bit of turn from there, right? So I want to get all my weight shifted to my right. Right? I'm sorry, I'm going opposite from you, right? So I'm going to, this comes up and transfers immediately. Right? As I'm stepping out, my weight stays on my back leg, my heel sits, touches down, and then I sink a little bit. I sink and I shift, and my back heel is coming up. But looking at the coordination of the hands, right? So the hands are rising. I'm sorry, I'll go same side as you. So you're sinking to the right, and right here the leg is starting to release. Right? So you notice my leg is up. When I come to my heart, my leg is up, and then I turn, right, and step, and sinking. So the hands are kind of ending, and the body is moving, And then the hands start rolling out and all the way down. Okay, so as I come out here, it's coordinating. I'm shifting my weight and the hands are dropping. So they finish the drop. They finish reaching the bottom of the circle when all the weight is on the right. So the back leg is picking up. And get that side view. So from here, and then as I pick up the back leg, the hands, the body comes in with the hands to finish the roll. But it's not, from here, it's not pulling the hands back, it's shifting into the hands. Okay, so if, here, Bond, come and help me, right? So if you just turn this way and leave your hands out, right? So if my hands are here, right, the Bond's not going to move, I'm going to shift into my hand. Yeah. Just come back. It's going to pull back a very little bit, but it's not pulling back like this. So I'm coming here, down. I'm shifting into my hands. Yeah. See that? You move into your hands. And then it comes back a little bit, very little bit. Yeah, thank you. So it's dropping, I shift into my hands, and just over here, so the wrist is still free, it's resting on my hip, but the wrist can still move. Right? If I go too far back, then it inhibits the movement of my wrist. So going down, picking up the leg, shifting to my hands, rising and stepping, right? The hands are up. As I shift to center, the hands are still rolling out. As I sink into center, everything comes back to center, right? So as you learn the movements, try and look for this timing so that everything coordinates together, left and right, the mind, leading with the mind, of course, but the breath and the movement, trying to get that together. Okay, so from the side, turn a little bit. Yeah. From the side, I'm picking up my left. And you kind of look where the coordination is. Stepping. As I step, the hands start to make this little circle coming up. And then sinking all the way down, and then shifting into the hands, rising. I'm stepping, my weight is on my left. As I shift to center, this finishes the roll out. As I center, it comes back and sets right into that. Open and close. So slowly work on your timing, trying to get the hand and the leg to coordinate. And just look for these small little things, okay? So, I'll face you. I'll just do that one last time. Yeah? Same direction as you. I'll mirror you. Yeah? So shifting to your right. So you really have to move slowly. Just take your time, and if you move slowly, you have time to take an extra breath if you need to make that adjustment. So if I'm coming too fast here and like, oh, it's a little bit out of time, just take your time and let everything catch up. Okay, so you don't have to keep stopping and restarting. You can just take your time, let everything catch up, and then continue. All right, so last week we did the brush the knee. So if so from the back, right? So if we finish on the open and close here, the brush knee is turning to your left, the quarter turn to your left. So we had to shift, right? Just looking at the feet here. And pull up my pants leg so you can see my feet. I had to shift to my left, right? Same time I'm turning my waist, so my right foot turns 5. And then I start sitting on the right, right? Freeing the left foot, allowing me to turn, make that quarter turn. I want my left foot to clear my right foot, and then just a small step, right? It's always just extends and then drop the whole leg down, right? Don't reach like that, just drop the leg down and then turn the waist to the front, and that finishes the brush knee. Okay, so one more time, right? It's shifting to your left. So shift to your left, right foot is free. Turn the waist, right foot faces 45 degrees. The waist is 45. Sit back on the right, freeing the left foot and turning. Okay, so again, starting with just breaking down the movement, shift and turn. Now when you turn, let the right foot move. My back leg, let it move. If there's too much pressure, if you didn't turn, right, when you turned here, if you didn't turn the right foot enough and it's too open, let it turn. Right? Release that pressure. Don't put pressure on the knee. Okay? So if I face front, right, if my back leg is open too much and I'm turning, I can't turn all the way, I just let the back leg turn to the front. Release that pressure. The right foot is straight to, it can be in a little bit, be straight, but I don't want my front foot facing outwards. I want it either straight or a little bit in is okay for me. Okay? I don't want it facing out. Okay? And take your time to feel that alignment there. Okay? So one more time from the back, just the legs, right? Shift to my left, free my right, turn my waist, sit back, free my left and turn. And then small step, and then shift forward and turn and adjust my right foot as I need to. Yeah. Okay? And then we talked about from breaking it down, we want to eventually get to everything flows. Okay? So instead of having to shift and then turn, right, it's shifting and turning. Right? So one motion, the right leg is here, and then one motion sitting back and turning, and then stepping and turning. Okay, so taking, say, 6 movements and turning it into 3. Okay, so again, shift and turn, and sit back and turn, and then step and turn. Okay, okay, and then eventually we want to turn that into one continuous flow movement where as you get used to sinking, you don't have to shift to the left. You can actually drop on the right and turn. So on the back, right? If I go a really wide stance, I'm going to drop on my right while I turn. But listen to your knee. When you drop to your right, you can't be grinding. You can't have pressure here. You're sitting pretty much on the heel. So the whole line goes on the heel. And you have to relax into the pelvic joint. So you sink and relax into the pelvic joint, and then the foot comes up, and then you can turn. If it feels like you're grinding and turning and twisting that knee, then go back to shifting to totally free this leg up and then turning so I can swivel nicely. Okay? So you have to be careful about that. You don't want to be drilling and grinding and this knee twist out of alignment. It has to just sink. As I sink, it picks up, and then I can turn and swivel, and the whole leg has to move to each other. Okay? So don't rush into there. I want to show you that it exists, but don't have to rush into there. Okay? All right, so the hands, what were the hands doing? Right, so brush knee is from here. Right, as you turn, your right hand slides up, and then as you turn back, right, the palm drops. And you turn your waist, same like we're sitting, and the sternum lifts. Okay, so that's the palms for brush knee. Turning and sliding, fingertips come forward, and here. And I show you from the side, right, when I come here, right here already, the heel of the palm drops. And just the lift of the sternum, it's very short. I don't have to extend all the way out here. It's very short, right? And this hand just sweeps to the side. Right? This hand just drops and sweeps to the side. I want it outside of my leg. And again, same thing on preference. You'll see all kinds of forms. So keep it up at this height. I'd rather you just let the hand fall for now and sweep, so that you let all this energy go, let all this tension go, and just let it swing to the side. It'll be a little bit of rounded and just outside of the knee. Then once the forearm and the wrist and the palm and the fingers are relaxed, then you just fold at the elbow to change what it looks like. Right? It looks higher, but this is still relaxed. Little bit lower, little bit lower, little bit lower, all the way down, right, from here. And it just becomes a matter of how much fold or unfold from the elbow, and that's what changes the form. Okay? All right, so hands and legs. Come on, let's try it. This is not a how to sleep on my class video. Yeah. So the brushing the knee, turning to your right, yeah? Your right. Okay. So shift, free your right foot, and turn. Oh wait, I'm getting all. I'm having a hard time mirror imaging that. Sorry. Where am I going? We're going that way. Right, we're going that way. Okay. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna shift. You're gonna shift, free your right foot, turn, slide your hand up, sit back on your right, pick up your left, turn your waist, extend the heel, and then turn the waist, and the hands move. Okay, lift the sternum. Right at the end, lift that sternum. Okay, notice where my hands are. They don't pass my knee. And this hand sweeps to the side. Okay, we're gonna try that one more time. Same direction as you. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, so shifting to your left, freeing your right foot, turning, hands come up, sit back, free your left foot, turning. As you turn, the palm drops, find the ground, sink, and brush the knee. Lift the sternum. Okay, one more time. So shift, my hand starting to move, turn and sit back, starting to free my bottom hand, starting to flow the movements together. Now, one more time. Gonna sit, the hand starting to slide up already, turning the right foot, sitting back, turning, dropping the palm, finding the ground, sinking and turning, lifting the sternum from there. Okay. All right, and then we'll go that way. And we'll do the other side. All right, I have to really take some time, translate that in my mind, which way I'm turning. Okay, so I'm going to shift and free the left foot, and turn, and then sit back, left hand up, pick up the right and keep on turning, extend and drop the leg down, and turn, and brush the right knee. Lift the sternum. I forgot, lift the sternum at the end. Okay, we'll try that again. Yeah. So this one is, as we move into brush knee, it's really showing you turning, right, shifting and turning at the same time, and it eventually just not shifting but just turning, just sinking and turning. But remember, do where it's comfortable for you and you just work there. So shift, hands moving, sit and free and turn, step, lift the sternum and drop the shoulders. Okay. And one last time. If you have questions, take a small break. We can address any questions you have. There. Okay. Now, notice when you finish here, there's a little bit of tension, right? So, as you're brushing and stepping up, there's a little bit of tension because you're going someplace, you're moving. So to release that tension, the back leg follows. So then we introduce the follow step. Okay, so as we're brushing the knee, you feel like you want to keep on coming forward, you just release the back leg and it comes forward. Yeah. And then it steps back. And then it sits. Okay, so that's the next move. So from the brush knee, you release that back leg, it steps up. It's about toe to heel approximately, and then you pick it up and it steps back. So that introduces the follow step, and the follow step is a very important part in the walking, and that's why, as part of the reason, one of the features we use this for the fall prevention. Okay? But before we do that, does anybody have any questions just about the brush knee? Or the timing? Okay, if you have questions later on, just write it down and send it to me. Check later. Okay. So the follow step. Right? If I step up, it's a little bit bigger step. Right? So not so much a small step, but it's a little bit bigger. It has a little bit of stretch. So when I shift to here, I can feel this leg wants to pull. As I turn my waist to the front, it's going to pull the back leg. So I just pick up the back leg and let it shuffle forward, let it step forward from here, right? That releases that pressure. And then I pick up that back leg and extend it back a little. And I have to fold into here. Okay. I step back. If I wanted to step back more, I would release the front leg and the front leg could step back a little. Okay, so that's the follow step. From here. I sit back. So when I step up, it's like a shuffle, almost like a shuffle step, but more of a step where we want to pick up the knee and step up, and they want to step back, and the back leg steps back. When the front leg steps back, the heel tends to be up a little from here. Yeah? Then if you want, it can sit. But as I'm stepping back, and shift my weight back, I have to turn a little bit, then turn back. As I turn back, this leg frees, and the heel is up initially. Right? As I step forward, right, the heel comes up, it steps forward, right? The heel is up, but let the heel fall. So finish the move in the form we're doing. Let the heel fall and relax. Okay? And as you relax, breathe in, and you can introduce a Tantin breathing where you just squeeze the perineum just a little bit, or just think about squeezing the perineum. So the foot falls, you squeeze the perineum with the breath in, and then let it go. And then step back, sink. And right here, you breathe in and squeeze the perineum. You just think of squeezing, and then let it go from there. Okay? All right. So face this way. Right? I'm stepping up with my left foot from here, brushing the knee. The right foot follows, steps in. The heel goes all the way down. I can do the Tantin breathing if I want. And then I step back. And I bring my left foot back with me. Okay. So what are the hands doing? Okay. Brush here. With that follow step, I want to relax my wrist a little bit. My upper hand and my lower hand, they relax a little bit. And then they're going to turn center. So from the brush knee, they're just going to turn center. Okay, so follow step, comes down, start to relax, I step back, and then they turn center from here. Okay. So Brush knee turns into hu pipa. Hu pipa is playing the pipa. Wait, let me. I'm sorry. I'm going to turn my back to you and shift into the movement. Brushing the knee. A step back. And play the pipa. A brush knee. And step back. And play and hold here. From here, this is not really play pipa. You have to turn the waist so the hands exchange. Yeah. So the first one is a transition, and then you exchange. So if you're if I'm going same as you, right? So shift to my left, right? Pick up my left foot. I turn, I brush my knee, lift my sternum. The right foot follows. Heel down. And the hands start turning to center as I step back. I free the left from here, but now from here, turn your waist to the right, and the left hand comes up. Okay? So, right foot follows steps, step back, start turning the palms to center, free the left, and then turn the waist 45 to your right, allowing the left hand to come forward, okay, from here. So, cradling into here. We see this form all the time, right? We're supporting into the elbow. Fingertips are height of the shoulder. Okay, so, from here, the hands start coming towards center, and then the waist turns the opposite way, and this is hu pipa. Okay? So, brushing the knee, the hands drop, and then you turn the waist 5. Okay, so same with the other way, right? If we go this way, the hands turn towards center, and then you turn the waist. Right? So brushing the knee, you have the follow step. You step back, the hands turn towards center, and then you turn the waist. Okay? So takes time, right? You have the hands and the legs and starting to understand what each one is doing. Okay, so I'll do it from the back first. We're going same direction. Right? I'm going to shift, free the right, turn, right hand slides up, free the left, turn, shift forward, brush the left knee. From here, right foot follow steps. Relax the hands. They start turning towards center. Heel down. Back. They turn towards center. And then as I shift back to my right, I turn my waist to my right, freeing the left foot. And the left foot follow steps back. Okay. Try that one more time. Okay. So brushing the knee first. Same direction as you. Free the left, turn and step. Lift the sternum, follow step. Step back, the hands start turning to center. Free the left and turn my waist to the right. Hu pipa, playing the pipa. Okay, one last time, one more time. Shift and turn. Sit back on the right. Brush knee, right foot follow steps, toe and then heel, and then step back. As I step back, the hands start to turn to the center, and then sit back. Now I'm turning my waist already, and then the left foot is free. Okay, so on that last one, I'm starting to flow and continue the movement. Okay, that's the only difference. Okay, so one more time like that. Brushing the knee, follow step, heel down, relax. You see how my palms are relaxed now. Step back, my hands are starting to turn, and my waist is already starting to turn actually. And that's why my hands are moving. And hu pipa from there. Okay, so the next move, Pipa, holding the lute. The lute is the Chinese guitar, Chinese lute, right? So Pipa, so called holding the Pipa or playing the Pipa, right? So this is the neck and this is the body you're holding. Right? So then you face my back to you. We'll do from the beginning, opening 6, brush knee, and Pipa. Okay. Ching. What's the matter? Okay. Yeah, so let's reset. Relax. Okay, opening feet 45. Okay, so we're going to shift to your right and step with the left. Take a deep breath. And then we'll begin commencement. Okay, so shift to the right, begin. Small step up, rolling the ball out. Free the right. One, open and close. Shift to the left, turn to your right. Single whip. Free the right toe in and then out. Press just past halfway, open. Single whip. Sit back on the left, one sow. Turn the waist a little bit to free the right foot. Step 3 times to the right. Try to turn the waist 45 degrees if you can. Put your mind on your shoulder blades or in between the shoulder blades. Turn a little bit to the left as you spiral back into an open and close. Okay, and we're going to repeat, but turning to your left. So shift to your right, turn, single whip, step, press and open, single whip. Sit on the right, bring in the left foot, one sow, 3 times to the left. Turn the waist. Nice slow stepping, pick the knee up. One more time. Bring the hands back to center. Turn a little bit to the right as you spiral back. Okay, so that's our basic 6, left and right. Okay, now shift to your left, free the right foot, brushing the knee, turn, sit back on the right, free the left foot, turn to your left, small step and brush the left knee. Lift the sternum. Follow step. Right foot shifts up, heel down, palms start turning, sit back, sit on the right and start turning your waist to the right, left hand forward, free the left foot and tap it back, Pipa. Okay, right there. Okay, any questions? What time is it? It takes us right to 11:30. Okay, right to 11:30. So before we end, let's just review the brush knee and the follow step one last time. Okay, so we're going this way, so I'll face you. We're still going that way. Okay, and we'll start from the open and close. Okay, so shifting to your left to free your right foot and turning, same direction. Lift the sternum, follow step. Heel down, take your time, then step back, palms facing center. Turn your waist, so you free the right leg, right here, Pipa. Okay? So just remember, it has that little transition, right, from from the brush knee, where the hands start falling towards center, and then you turn the waist, the Pipa. And you see a little bit of that in the brush knee. It's more pronounced, in the seated. It's more pronounced when I do it in the seated. Okay. All right. Anybody have any questions right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, take care, Susie. Yeah, I'll close up. We'll close up in a few minutes. Okay. All right. Yeah, have fun. Enjoy. Okay. All right. We'll end with seated, with the bell meditation. Oh, and loosen up before we do that. Just in the standing, just loosen up your legs. Yeah. Sorry, forgot about this. Yeah, so we had a lot of time to learn how many movements that you'd like to learn. We just keep adding slowly. And we'll build up a nice little video library for you to go back to and review on your own time. Okay, so we'll end class with the bell meditation. Okay, and again, you can just rest your hands palm up, or if you just need to be a little bit more relaxed, just rest palm down. You kind of feel that tension release from your upper body. Tilt your sternum up, chin down. Chin down, remember it's a result of pulling the back of your head up, and that swivels your chin down and helps you straighten out the spine. And then let everything go. Extend your legs a little. Relax, open your throat. Use the ha syllable when breathing. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the upper teeth. Slowly start relaxing all the facial muscles while you're smiling into your heart, projecting from the heart. And release all that tension. Get that feeling of smiling. You see that sun rolling inside of your chest, warm and cool. Check your body, that your spine is straight but your joints are loose. Slowly, as you release all the tension from your face, you want that feeling of no expression. Not smiling, not a plain expression, not frowning, just no expression in your face. Just release all that tension. Okay, slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Rub your hands together. We'll finish up our warm down. Make sure your fingers go in and out of each other. Make them roll and circle a little bit. Warm up your eyes. Just your fingertips combing your scalp. Just stimulating your scalp. Front to back, center to outside. 3 times. And same thing except tapping. Just light tapping with your fingertips. Front to back, center to outside. Then tap the back of your neck. Up and down the spine, back of the neck. And then slowly warm up the side and just the fingertips pulling the muscle away from the spine, the neck vertebrae, the cervical. And slowly turning your head side to side and up and down. Just drop your arms, drop your elbows. Unroll your ears when you're done, gently pulling up and just working your way down. Almost done with class, you can look for your purse later. Cupping outside and top, inside and under. Loose wrist. Loose wrist, relaxed palm. From sides. Yeah, then you can do your rib cage if you want. Right, so your left side, liver, gallbladder, right side, stomach and spleen. Right? If you want, you can do right around here. Right, the lymph nodes. And all around your waist you can do. You can tap all around your waist. And working down to your legs. You do the legs, start from the kidneys. Start from the kidneys. Yeah. Shake everything out. Hands up. Relax. Feel everything stretching, expanding, and release. Gentle breath in, dropping everything down, even as you rise. Letting everything fall into place. Bring the palms together. Right in front of the heart. Drop your shoulders. Just let it rest right in front of the heart. And let all the tension in the face go. Just that feeling of smiling. Sun in the chest. Feel your joints moving. Allow your joints to move. Right hand, left hand. Your thumb folded. Shoulders down, elbows down. Smiling. Thank you, everybody. So we'll end class here. Okay. So don't forget, you have any questions, write it down, send it to me, or we have a few minutes right now. Okay, I'm going to turn off my phone, but if you want to talk, we have a few minutes right now.